Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the national anthem will be presented. The flag is located on the west wall of the gymnasium. And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Independent School District 196, we welcome you to Eagan High School, tonight's South Suburban Conference girls varsity basketball game between the visiting Lakers from Prior Lake High School and your Eagan Wildcats. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. We will introduce the starting lineups by team. First, for the visiting Prior Lake Lakers, at wing, a 5'10" sophomore, number 33, Ryan Toohey. At wing, a 5'11" sophomore, number 44, Anna Van Helden. At center for the Lakers, a 6'2" sophomore, number 45, CeCe McNair. At guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 3, Anna Traxel. And at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Lauren Kalishin. The Lakers assistant coaches are Peter Linsky and Anisha Fisher. The head coach of the Prior Lake Lakers is DeMonte Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Prior Lake Lakers. And now the starting lineup for your Eagan Wildcats. At forward, a 6' senior, number 25, Captain Jocelyn Plonsky. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 34, Captain Lily Fandre. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 42, Belle Eiton. At guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 13, Lydia Schmitter. And at guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 14, Drew Busley. The Wildcats assistant coaches are Jay Cheddar, Jason McCleary, and Amanda Rovnak. The head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Jesse Madsen. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats.
And it's basketball time. I'd like to welcome everybody to the corner of Braddock and Diffley on a cold, cold Minnesota evening. We're bringing you Eagan girls basketball versus Prior Lake. I'm Brian Plonsky. Here with me is a fly-in partner, Doug Gaines, bringing you Eagan girls basketball. The last home regular season game of the year, Doug.
Good to be here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Looking forward to a good game.
Billy Fandre's going to go ahead and tip it off. Tips controlled to Plonsky. Gets it ahead to Schmitter. She puts it up and in. Cats are on the board. Lily the long to Joss to a cutting Lydia Schmitter. It's a great start, Doug. What can you tell us about the Prior Lake Lakers?
Well, they're 10-5 in the league, 12-10 overall, and they won their last game against the Lakeville South.
Cats are coming off a brutal loss Tuesday at Lakeville North, looking to bounce back in a big and quick way. Laker entry, deep position, pivots, spins, shots up and good. It's a nice move by McNair to get Prior Lake on the board. Looks like Prior Lake's gonna show some zone action against the Cats. Ball movement over to Schmitter on the right wing. Entered to Polonsky, cuts through, Eitan on the baseline, and shot won't go. Good defensive box out by the Lakers. Cats open up on their traditional man defense. Ball's briefly knocked away by Polonsky, retained by the Lakers. Doug, this year, Cats have really had a calling card for defense. It starts with attitude and aggressiveness. You can certainly speak to the momentum a defensive team can really generate.
There it is right there.
Speak of the devil, that is Lydia Schmitter, one of the best defenders on our team. She is quick as a hiccup, and she is relentless.
All over. Nice.
There's Polonsky with the rip-away block. Loose ball, there's Lydia Schmitter. That's what she does.
Good hustle.
Coach Madsen barking out his play to the senior captain Fandry. Goes left wing over to Schmitter, now back to Busley to reset. It's into Lilly, post down to Joss, kick out Drew Busley, three,
Ooh,
shot won't go.
Go.
Polonsky's there for the rebound. Up under, shot won't go. Good take. Eagan scrambling back in transition, nice. And there's the long arms of Lily Fandre. Great hustle. Saves her team a basket.
You said she'd be a factor. She's already showing it.
That's a spot of hers. Deep three. It's good. The big ticket, knocking down a three early. Good D there by Lily. Got her stopped. Close to 5. Gets it down into the post. There's a knockaway. Good defense by the Cats once again. Deep three. Touches nothing but net.
That's their leading point scorer.
Polishing just a junior. She can light it up from all over the place. Oh, there's a nice entry pass to Eitan.
All right.
Shot won't go. She's going to head to the free throw line. 15 minutes to play first half. We're tied at 5. Here's another look at Lily's three-point shot off the left wing. Sweet, sweet stroke. Knocking it down, Lily. Eitan's first free throw jumps off.
Unfriendly bounce.
Unfriendly. Second free throw is true. Gets Cats back on top. It's early, but I already hear Prior Lake head coach DeMonte Johnson imploring his team to play faster. Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, he sees how aggressive the defense is.
Good team defense there. Lily didn't block that one, but she altered it. These balls corralled by Busley. Busley's going to take it deep. Get it out to Schmitter. 3-ball. Shot won't go. Polonsky's there for another rebound. Dishes to Busley. Baseline jumper. That is true.
Money.
Good extra possession. Jocelyn Polonsky. Drew Busley knocking down the baseline jumper. Drew Busley, left baseline is one of her favorite spots. Prior Lake's going to go ahead and take a full 60-second timeout as Eagan gets off to an 8-5 lead. Doug, first couple minutes of the game, what have you seen for the Cats that you liked?
The defensive pressure, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. They are hustling, and you can see it in the rebounds. I think if they can keep that up all night, we're going to have a nice night.
It's a good point. Winning 50-50 balls is always a trademark of a Coach Jesse Madsen defense, and certainly being executed by the Cats so far this year. Cats appear to come out in good shape, not showing any residual effects from the stinker that we had on Tuesday.
That was a tough one.
Same 5 will stay on the floor for the Cats. So loose pass by the Lakers, no harm done. Willie's going to extend the defense. Kick saving a beauty. Willie knocks it out of bounds. Doug, you and I had one of many conversations about shot clocks. This is the perfect example. For those that don't know, Minnesota will be going to a shot clock in 2 years. But a team like the Cats that play this good a defense and this many deflections, they got to keep playing it. In the meantime, that's what they'll do. Drew Busley will come away with the steal. Gets go the other way. Back out to Busley. Thinks about the 3, reconsiders. Schmitter up to Polonsky. Polonsky fakes the 3. Drives up and through. Gonna be an and one. Jocelyn Polonsky wheeling and dealing in the lane. Cuts through with the up and under.
Off another turnover.
Joss making things happen. It's always great when she's attacking the basket. Good things tend to happen for the Cats. She'll head to the free throw for attempt at the traditional 3-point play. Free throws up and good. We'll have multiple substitutions for the Cats. Maddie McCollum and Brooke Morin will check in. Lydia Schmitter and Jocelyn Polonsky will take a seat. The Cats extend their lead 11-5.
Should we expect the same defensive hustle with these subs in?
You absolutely should. Maddie McCollum, number 3 that checked in, she is just a defensive presence. Crazy athletic, very quick hops, and really, really long. It's a turnover, Cats. Maddie's going to try and chase that down. It's a good finish by the Lakers. Turnover leads to points. And then senior Brooke Morin, who's another entry. Her defense is very good too. She usually handles, oftentimes, the opposing team's best shooting guards. There's another and one. Drew Busley going hard to the rack off of a curl. There's a look at the previous turnover. Maddie McCollum giving all she has to try and chase that down and affect it. Showed great hustle. Drew Busley, free throw won't go. Prior Lake looking to come back with pace. They are definitely trying to get something going in some form of transition. And you had mentioned it, Doug, that's because of that hard Eagan defense. Meantime, that leads to a backdoor cut for the Lakers. Eagan threw a couple of punches. The Lakers punch right back. Brooke Morin left open for a 3. Shot won't go. Bell Lighton's there to tempt the rebound. No avail. Once again, Lakers coming back with pace. And offensive rebound's going to lead to free throws. Good attack by Elliot Corder.
Yeah, Coach Johnson really on him.
Foul's going to go against Drew Busley. That'll be her first, team first. But you're right. Coach Johnson really wants to play fast.
I think he knows if they get in trouble here early, that the defense will lock them out the rest of the game.
Yep, best way to shake the clamps, right? Just get going in transition. Don't get the home team a chance to set up. Second free throw's no good. Really chases down that rebound. I've been following the career of Coach Johnson. I can tell you, coaches in the AAU world as well, and he is an excellent coach. He's very well respected throughout the league and throughout the state. That three-pointer won't go, but Bell Lighton's there to give her team another possession. Bell's going to have the pull-up 3. That's good. A long ball is in favor of the Wildcats early as Bell Lighton knocks down a left wing 3. Bell had an outstanding game Tuesday against Lakeville North. She was able to keep the Cats in it for a while, almost single-handedly. She went on a run of 9 straight points for the Cats. Got a very nice game.
She can get hot, huh?
Yeah, she can get hot very quickly. And oftentimes, that first three-pointer can sometimes lead to it. So that'll be something to keep an eye on, Doug. She can get hot real quick.
She wasn't shy in that second attempt.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
Lily Fandre skies for the steal. She's so big and so tall and so long, and she goes in transition. Shot won't go, little bump. Apparently we're letting that play early. Here come the Lakers back quickly. Good defense by
There you go.
Bell. Brooke Morin getting in there. Talked about her defensive prowess early, and she shows it right there. Oh, Drew Busley with a circus shot. That ball was 3/4 down and popped out. Coach Johnson's going to go ahead and take another quick timeout. Score just under 11 to play. Cats 16, Lakers 9. There's a replay of Drew Busley going hard to the hole. Ball goes high up off the glass and somehow pops out. Doug.
Yeah, that should have went in.
Need to work on these laws of physics. I feel like we're being robbed. Meantime, Cats are putting on a shooting display from long range, right? Multiple, that's a third different Cat to knock down a 3. If you're a Wildcat fan, you gotta like what you're seeing from downtown, right, Doug?
Hey, keep it going.
They're taking good shots, too, and the shots are coming within a good flow of the offense, coming off passes that are chest high, that are allowing them to get in good full rhythm.
You can tell they want to get the taste of that stinging loss out of their mouth. They're just aggressive, and it shows.
Well said. Kudos to Coach Madsen and Coach Cheddar. They definitely had their team ready to play tonight. Also, kudos to the senior captains for getting the team ready and getting rid of that bad taste in the mouth. Regardless of what happens the remainder of tonight, Cats certainly came out fighting, playing hard, and firing on all cylinders on offense.
That's a big game in the league with Eagan right behind them.
Yes, in the standings, absolutely. We're season's getting old really quick. We're down to just under 2 weeks to play before we get in the playoffs.
We got the starting 5 back out there.
Schmitter is back out there, but Manny McCollum, she stays. Well, that's a nice entry. Ponsky came over to help. It's a real nice pass. So Carlick's going to go back to the zone. They've been hopping in and out of that between zone and man. There's deep entry to Lily. That's too easy.
Nice assist.
Get the big ticket down low with that kind of height advantage. She's going to chew you up. Very nice pass, too. Lakers just again looking to play fast, trying to spread the Cats out a little bit more in this offensive set. Cats hold up, first time through. Oh, there's good D by Brooke Moore. Really? That looked really good from here. Yeah, Doug?
I'm just happy we have referees tonight.
Very good point. Well said. For those that don't know, this game was originally scheduled for Friday. As we look at a replay of the dime by Polanski down to Lily just being too big and too strong. As I was mentioning, this game was supposed to be played yesterday. The game had to be rescheduled due to a referee shortage. To your point, Doug, we're just glad that we have the game going on. Better Thursday than none at all. First free throw's no good. Second free throw comes off hot. Polanski double taps the rebound. It's it over to Fan. Entry into Polanski at the elbow. Down low to McCollum. She puts it up and in. And one. Polanski's dropping dimes, and Maddie McCollum is too strong. She's finishing hard through contact. There's the entry right at the elbow, looking to beat the zone, and McCollum goes up strong. Nice able to finish. Great job, Maddie McCollum. McCollum's one of many Wildcats, Doug, in their junior season, and then the last month of the season continues to just get better and better every day. Really coming on strong. Knocks down the free throw. Extend the Wildcat lead 21-10. But D by Polanski, yeah, I spoke too soon. I'm going to have to stop doing that. Foul will go against Jocelyn Polanski. That'll be her first team third. McNair heads to the free throw line. First free throw bounces. off. Els Busley had entered the game at the last stoppage. She snuck in on me. Keep an eye out for 11 here, Doug. She's one of our three-point specialists, especially against this zone. She can knock them down from all over, but one of her favorite spots is the corners.
And tonight, everybody's shooting the three.
Schmitter back to Busley. Busley tries to step into one, goes to Schmitter. Now down to McCollum. McCollum baseline jumper misses everything.
Good offensive bound.
Busley's there for the rebound, gets her team an extra possession. Gets it out to her sister. Moves left, got to get it inside for one and then watch it come back out. There it is, elbow, over to Busley. Busley, three is good.
Boom.
Just the way I drew it up, though.
Yeah.
Just the way I drew it up. Another dime for Polonsky. The Eagan shooters are eating up this zone, and Jocelyn Polonsky is dropping dimes on every possession. Far Lake's going to come back and convert. Cut the lead back to 9. Seen some good offensive basketball here tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice shot, in rhythm.
Collum in the corner. Dribbles with the left hand, picks it up, goes cross court. Going to be a little nudge along the baseline.
Okay, I'll take it.
Absolutely. It'll be 15 foul on the Lakers. Schmitter and McCollum will take a rest, both given great minutes. Fandry and Eagan will return for the Wildcats. So pass over the head of Polonsky. You can go ahead and pull it out and just reset this. Far Lake goes back to man. Polonsky thinks about the three. Busley drives. Now Polonsky puts it on the deck. Cross court Busley. Busley's going to pull. Shot won't go. Bellighton's there for the board. Pivots out. Polonsky will pull and drain. 3-ball top of the key. Cats are shooting the lights out right now.
Off another offensive board. They're just out hustling them.
Yep, and on those extra possessions that we've been getting, the Wildcats have made them pay. It's a deep kick, a left wing three by the Lakers. They will not go gently into that good night. Cut the lead back to 10.
Big rainbow.
Balled out to Polonsky. She's going to pull again. Shot won't go. We are going to go Lakers' way. It was a good look. We almost had another offensive rebound there. 7.5 to play. Your score, Wildcats 27. Lakers 17. Well, that's good ball movement by the Lakers.
Yeah, it was getting a little rough down there. I thought the whistle was going to blow.
Yeah, there were a couple of different times. Meantime, credit to the Cats, figuring it out, making it on the rotation. Credit Prior Lake for moving the ball. They made 3 really good passes. They passed on good shots for great shots. Certainly credit the Lakers there. First free throw rattles around and in. Second free throw follows the first. Lakers have been interesting with their defensive assignments. They've been floating in and out of zone. They're back in man. There's a deep entry into Busley. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound. That shot won't go. Almost had another one there. Oh, that was a really nice play. She went opposite side of the pick.
That pick came out. Said it nice. She was off to the races.
Cut the Cat lead down to 6. Now Prior Lake's back into the zone. Lily right wing 3 is good. Lily Fandre heating up. Give her 8 for the game.
It's got to be deflating for the Lakers to make a run like that and get silenced with that three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, the bank is open on a runner. Thought Eagan had that one fairly well defended. Prior Lake keeps fighting their way back. Cut the lead back to 7. Just to Polonsky on the right wing. Over to Eagan. Back to Joss. Joss, deep entry into Eagan. Shot's blocked. Gets her own rebound, goes back up. Going to be fouled for her efforts. Good job, Belle Eagan. Way to stay with it. Keep getting the boards. Good entry, good patience by the Cats. Let's look at Belle Eagan working hard. Misses the first. Gets back and stays physical and aggressive with it. Good job, Belle.
That's the secret. Go right back up with it, huh, Brian?
Yep. Catch and go, catch and go. First free throws off the mark. Lydia Schmitter will check back in. Ava Wood will come in. Els Busley and Drew Busley will sit. Keep an eye on 24, Doug. Ava Wood, she's one of my favorite players. Got a real quick release, really good shooter. Then again, they're all my favorites.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump in there.
Good and original defense on the first and second time through the Laker offense once again by the Cats. Roy Fandry extending the pressure now. Coach Johnson changing the play, barking it out to his Lakers. Cats initial defense once again holds. And we're going to have a Prior Lake turnover. Good job, Cat defense. Didn't directly lead to that specific turnover, but that defense held up very well in that possession.
Absolutely. It's the pressure. They just can't make that many passes without making a mistake.
Yep, Cats are long and quick and active. Coach Madsen's taking his turn, barking out what he's looking for from his set. Zava Wood gets it into Eagan, gets it down low to Lily. Banks it up and in. It's a really nice job, Coach Madsen. Called that one up from the sidelines. Great job by the Cats executing. Coach knew exactly what he wanted. The girls executed it just like he thought they would.
Surprised they're not coming back out with that pick.
Yeah, they're able to dodge the first couple. There's a good quick first step.
Nice.
Lydia Schmitter. Talk about first steps. Lydia Schmitter says, no. She is exciting to watch, Doug. She's so athletic, so quick. Bonsky works right wing. Now back to Fandry. Good patience by the Cats. Entered into Eagan. Bonsky fakes a three. Pick and roll action with Lily. Oh, she had it on the open. Lily gets it back and a very late goal. Oh, he was probably accurate, but he missed it and then they called it. Because I think Lily originally was trying to stop a transition basketball. So we'll see. There it is. Here's the pick and roll. It goes inside. Yeah, Lily can't believe it. Not me. It can be.
Right.
That will be her first, team fifth, so we're still doing okay foul-wise. 33-23 Wildcat lead, 4 minutes to play. That jumper rattles around and
Nice
in
shot.
for the Lakers.
Three Bowman?
Yeah, I think that was right on the line. Looks like they only gave it 2. Schmitter works right wing, back to Fandry as the Lakers go zone. Deep entry to Polonsky, didn't realize she was as open as she was with the zone. Goes cross court to Schmitter, couldn't handle it. The Lakers coming the other way in transition. Eagan hustles back.
Nice block.
Lily being Lily. Joss is there to corral the loose change. Lily's going to go ahead and pull up. She's going to pick and roll with Joss. Pull up. Joss at the left elbow. Ava Wood, good entry to McCollum. McCollum's doubled. Shot won't go.
And the wild shot there.
Yeah, a little quick. Lily's going to work left wing. Lakers going back to man now. Oh, McCollum is open down low. Joss goes to Schmitter on the baseline. Over to Ava Wood. There's her shot, Doug. That was the one I mentioned. Won't go. McCollum gets the rebound, goes up hard.
But also back.
No action. Oh, he's going to deflect that one out of. Oh, he did not deflect it. That's going to be a turnover. Okay. Wild sequence of events there.
Things are getting crazy here.
Yeah. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Madsen. Actually, I think that's.
I like that timeout.
Yeah. That's a really good timeout. Take another look at Lily.
Wow.
She is the breaker of souls. Doug, she leads the conference and the career totals in block shots. She's so long. She's very quick on her feet. She's just got great instinct. She's
Looks like her basketball IQ is real high too. She knows the angle. She knows where to go.
It's amazing how that never hurts, isn't it?
Yeah.
She really is the full package. Watching her play 8th grade at varsity level and all the way up through these years, just watching her to continue to improve every aspect of her game has been really fun to watch.
I know you got her for a couple more games here at Eagan, but she's good moving on to.
We'll be headed to Lehigh studying robotics. D1. Certainly miss her and wish her the best. I'll tell you what, Doug, we brought you in on a plane for Ohio for this game, but you've been treated to some offensive firepower, at least by Wildcat standards. 33 points, still with 2.5 to play. Eagan offense looking very, very good, whether it's versus the Lakers zone or man-to-man. Cats are moving the ball. Everybody's contributing. Everybody's touching the ball. The offense is firing on all cylinders. The flip side of the coin, we usually don't give up 25, 27 points and a half. So defensively, we're going to have to lock it down just a little bit. Some entry into Fandry. Fandry gets it to McCollum, splits it up and in. Great patience. Very nice pass by the big ticket, and very good finish by Maddie. Oh, Lily once again.
Get it out of here.
She just palmed that one, Doug. She just palmed it. I can't wait to see the replay on that. Busley gets it over to McCollum. Now back to Busley, working left wing. Dribbles with the left hand. Gets to the left wing to McCollum. McCollum's going to pull it back out. I hear Coach Madsen redirecting the play. Entry into Lily. Intermediate jumper, draws back iron. Lakers come back with pace. Cats are able to race back themselves. And Lily didn't block that one, but certainly affected it. One of the guards got loose for an offensive rebound. They have to tighten that up too. Good initial defense. Cuts the Cat lead back to 7. Schmitter over to Wood. Back to Schmitter. Ball movement. Lily at the free throw line. Wood puts it on the deck. Pulls up. Lily jumper.
Cat ball.
Looked like got some elbow. Quancy's going to check. Here's that block that we had mentioned. Lily just grabbing the ball out of the air. Sometimes it doesn't feel fair. Jocelyn Quancy's going to check back in for Ava Wood. Just under a minute to play. Lily inbounds. Deep to Busley. Back to Lily. Baseline jumper, no. Jocelyn double tap. Great offensive rebound, won't go. Goes back up strong. That won't go, but she's fouled. Jocelyn Polonsky putting in work on the offensive glass, Doug.
Gotta love it. It's all effort.
Jocelyn is now a senior, no longer a sophomore as the graphic. That's all right, boys. Polonsky's first free throw rattles around and in. Second free throw follows the first. Give Polonsky 8 for the game. Your Cat leading scores. Lily Fandry with 10. Drew Busley with 7. Jocelyn Polonsky with 8. That's getting good offensive production from all members. There's a one-handed runner. That's a nasty little shot by
left-hander.
Yeah. Left-handed floater on the baseline. That was a nice little shot, Paul.
Tell why she's the leading scorer for them.
Yep, Polishion's impressing me tonight. That's her 10th point of the game for the Lakers. Looks like Cats are going to hold for 1. I like that move a lot. Drew Busley's going to hold, and why not?
What do you think they're going with here, Brian?
I think we're going to look into Lily and maybe pick and roll with Jones. And go other side, go to Schmitter. Back to Lily. Over to Joss. Puts it on the deck. Tries to go to Schmitter. That won't go. Scramble out of bounds. No harm done. We're going to head to halftime where we got an exciting one here. Your score, Eagan Wildcats 37, Prior Lake Lakers 29. Come back and join us in 10 short minutes. Going to be a good one. Oh, and before we do, folks, a special moment was had last Tuesday when Jocelyn Polonsky broke the all-time career record for Eagan Wildcats for rebounds. We were able to interview her, and this is what she had to say. I'm here with Wildcats senior forward Jocelyn Polonsky, who on Tuesday became the all-time leader of Eagan career rebounds. Jocelyn, how does it feel to be in the record books?
It feels great. I really worked hard all my years playing, and it feels good to have something that shows all my hard work that paid off.
At the end of the 2019-2020 season, you tore your ACL and meniscus. How were you able to keep going and still obtain this record?
Really, just the hard work I put in for the recovery really just paid off this season. And, it was great to have a good first start with the first two seasons. It put a little dent in the road, but coming back from it makes just everything that I've accomplished this year so much better.
You've been around this program for 5 years, and you've seen some tough seasons. How much fun has this season been with all the success that the team's having?
Oh, it's been probably the funnest season I've ever played for basketball. This group of girls is just great, and I always have a fun time with them, win or lose. But, winning makes it a lot more fun. But just this group of girls, just the way that we connect and the chemistry that we all have just makes every game worth playing. And win or lose, we're always just there for each other, and that just makes everything fun.
You're going to be continuing your basketball career at the University of Wisconsin River Falls. What will you take from your time at Eagan to the next level?
Just really like all the players I've played with through the season. I'm gonna be playing with a whole new group of people, and just taking just how I connect with every person on the team, how everyone plays different personality-wise. Just really taking like every experience with each person and putting that into the game and making the right plays, and I just can't wait to get started next year.
Thank you, Jocelyn, and again, congratulations on your record-setting career.
I love working for the city of Eagan. It's just a really great experience.
They have a really supportive system, I feel like, especially with my supervisors. They'll always help us out.
It's a very enjoyable job. I've enjoyed it. I know all of my coworkers enjoy it. Some of my best friends have been formed from this job.
Probably the most fun job that I've ever had, and it's just a great way to be outside.
It's a really great first job because you learn a lot of different skills, and it's also very convenient. You're able to be very flexible with your hours as well.
I really like interacting with the people here at Eagan and even outside of Eagan. It's like really fun and nice to talk to people, and I think it's also really great on resumes as well.
Pass across to Sibley, back to Dalton, back to Sibley, shot, goal! Cats win this one in overtime, 4-3. Mike, where are we broadcasting this? Oh, yeah, there's no players.
There aren't any players. We can't have a game without players.
But you also can't have a broadcast without announcers.
That's true as well. If you want to broadcast for ETV, they're looking for volunteers. And if they'll let us do it, they'll let anybody do it, right?
We are perfect evidence that no experience is required.
And, yeah, it's volunteer work, and you get a sweet Eagan ETV t-shirt. If you participate, it's a great opportunity to see a lot of great sports from the best seat in the house, right, Mike?
Absolutely. All you got to do is go to eagan-tv.com. Let them know you're interested. They'll walk you through everything to become part of the volunteer crew here at ETV. Again, eagan-tv.com.
Hey, it's me, Cameron. And I'm Liz. We are going to talk about sizing your skates.
My skates are all tied. I think I'm ready for our lesson.
Whoa, those look really big.
Do they? They're the same size as my street shoes. And they're really comfortable.
Yeah, I see a lot of space between your ankle and the tongue.
I guess that is true.
Is it hard to keep your ankles straight?
It kind of is. I kind of feel like they want to flop over a little bit.
Yeah, that doesn't seem safe. What happens when you bend your knees? Whoa.
That was kind of hard.
And that's a lot more range of motion than we want for skating. We want the ankles straight and secure.
I guess that's true. How did you make sure that your skates were the right size?
Well, I made sure I had the tongue all the way out and that my heel was all the way back in. So I can feel a little room by my toes, but not any space, if that makes sense. They can do a tiny wiggle, but they're not moving around. What do your toes feel like?
I've got lots of room.
Yeah, so I tried on a smaller pair and I had the tongue all the way out and I couldn't get my foot all the way in.
Okay.
So that was how I knew those were too small.
That makes sense.
Let's get you a different size before lessons.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to tell if they're the right size now. What if I wanted to get my own pair of skates?
Well, then we could talk to one of the instructors here at the Eagan Skate School and they could recommend somewhere in the area, and there you would be professionally fitted for either figure skates or hockey skates.
That sounds really nice.
And all the sizes are super different, so none of them are going to be exactly the same as your tennis shoe size. So, you've decided to get your own skates. How exciting! Talk to one of our instructors and we can recommend somewhere in the area where you can go and be professionally fitted for either figure skates or hockey skates. And remember, brand new skates must be sharpened before you go on the ice. So, we can tell you where you can have that done.
Very enjoyable job. I've enjoyed it. I know all of my coworkers enjoy it.
Everyone's really nice and some of my best friends have been formed from this job.
I definitely learned some really great people skills. It really teaches you how to be more outgoing.
I've grown to really enjoy working with my coworkers and even my coordinators. It's a really great first job because you learn a lot of different skills, and it's also very convenient. You're able to be very flexible with your hours as well.
It's like really fun and nice to talk to people, and I think it's also really great on resumes as well.
I was more than happy to participate in it, actually being a former student athlete here at the high school.
The ladder is an acronym: leadership, accountability, determination, discipline, empower, and resiliency.
It's make sure you do your part, make sure you do your thing, make sure you get one step at a time and make sure you do your stuff, but at the same time, you got to bring people up on the ladder with you.
Being able to do a photo with the fire truck, especially with the ladder, and climb the ladder with it was pretty fun.
It's really nice as a football player to know that you have a community behind your back and that you have people there to support you.
It's a very enjoyable job. I've enjoyed it. I know all of my coworkers enjoy it.
Everyone's really nice, and some of my best friends have been formed from this job.
I definitely learned some really great people skills. It really teaches you how to be more outgoing.
I've grown to really enjoy working with my coworkers and even my coordinators. It's a really great first job because you learn a lot of different skills, and it's also very convenient. You're able to be very flexible with your hours as well.
It's like really fun and nice to talk to people, and I think it's also really great on resumes as well.
I'd like to welcome everybody back to Eagan Girls Basketball. With you once again, I'm Brian Polonsky here with my partner from Ohio, Doug Gaines, bringing you Wildcat Girls Basketball. Coming out of halftime, Cats have an 8-point lead. Doug, what are you looking to see out of the Wildcats here in the second half to try and keep it going?
Well, just got to keep staying hot. Hopefully that halftime didn't cool them off, and they keep the intensity on that defense. I think if you stay with that defensive pressure, good things are going to happen. And stay hot with that three-point shooting.
Right you are. One thing I want to keep an eye on, the Cats did an excellent job of not turning the ball over in the first half. We can continue along that as Belle Lighton pulls up. Shot won't go. Fandry battles. It's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Okay. Fandry bothered that and caused that. You mentioned turnovers. Eagan sometimes can get a little bit loose with that, and it's bitten us previously. Thus far, we've been taking excellent care of the ball. It's going to be hard to keep that torrid shooting pace up. You're right, staying hot is certainly going to help. I'd like to see us also dump the ball inside some and then dish back out. Lily's open for a three. Shot is front rim, no. Lydia Schmitter's there, chasing it down. She touched that ball 3 different times. Prior Lake's going to come away with it. Lily Fandry causes a turnover. Plonsky's there to grab it. Cats going to go ahead and get set up. Prior Lake's been jumping in and out of zone the entire game. Cats have dealt with it throughout. It's entry to Lily, baseline, passes on the shot. Going to pull it back to Lydia. Dish it back out. Looks like Prior Lake's already made one adjustment. They're bringing their bottom players a little higher up to try and take away that elbow look to Plonsky. There it is. Plonsky dishes. Busley cashes. Drew Busley. Give her 10 for the game. I don't have an official total on Plonsky's assists, but we've got to be somewhere in the 6 to 8 range. That three by the Lakers won't go. Long neck rebound goes back to him. Oh, good initial defense by Plonsky. That's just a good basket by 44.
Yeah, she's made a couple strong moves down low.
That's a nice move. It's a nice move. Give McNair. It'll be her 5th point of the game. It's a deep entry to the tall Lily. She lays it up and in. Drew Busley, give that assist to Drew. She put it in the only spot where Lily and no one else in the gym could get to it.
Great pass.
Lily catches it high, finishes. Looks like Cat's going to go a little zone of their own. Ball's entered, now dished back out off the right block. Entered low. Plonsky's there for the defense. High pass pulled in by the Lakers. Cats once again using a lot of time. Oh, there's Schmitter there with a rip away. Picked her pocket. Lydia Schmitter making things happen the way Lydia does. Gets it over to Busley. Lighton baseline 3-0.
We would like to see a little bit more of a setup offense on that one.
And Prior Lake comes back and hits a three of their own. Bree Bowman will be her 7th point of the game. Cuts the Cat lead back down to 8. Seesaw affair back and forth. Baskets going on both teams. Exciting basketball. Schmitter over the head goes Fandry, right wing. Gets it to Plonsky. Plonsky looks, passes back out. You see Plonsky turn and shoot that. Cats being patient. Lighton had an angle. Get it to Busley. Busley 3. Drew Busley heating up. Give her 13 for the game. That's 2 straight threes to extend the Cat lead back to 11. The 3 ball is flying tonight, Doug. Oh, Lydia Schmitter affected that. Ball was untouched. It'll go Eagan's way. Give credit to Lydia Schmitter. She closed out on that three-point attempt. She's a 5'7" freshman. She plays so much bigger and so much older. Watch her close out on that.
Future's bright.
Ball's entered down to Eagan. Eagan goes up strong. Going to head to the free throw line. Good job, Belle Eagan. Knew exactly what she wanted to do when she caught that ball. Belle Eagan, just a junior, continuing to come into her own this season. She's played great basketball. First free throw somehow hops out. What's going on there, Doug?
Straight in, okay? Straight in, second person.
Eagan measures.
There you go. No doubt about that one.
Extend the Cat lead to 12, just over 14 to play. Cats come back in man, this time down. I like the Cats jumping in and out of things. It's a deep post entry. Shot's no good.
Good rebounding.
Bonsky and Schmitter combine. Bonsky says, give me that ball, freshman. Cats go the other way. Bosley goes the other way from the screen, over to Eagan. Eagan dishes to Polanski. Screen and roll, here it is, bread and butter. Lily fakes right, then goes left. Floater won't go. Lakers clear and come back with pace.
Off the glass? Did you call that?
I did not hear a thing. Did not hear a peep. They all count the same, I've learned. Probably going to stay in that zone. Bosley out to Lily. Fandry left wing three. That's good. It's raining threes at the corner of Braddock and Diffley. Timeout, Prior Lake. Eagan extending their lead to 12 points. Give Lily 15 for the game. The sharp shooting Wildcats. That's one of her spots. Drew Bosley finding her in rhythm. Lily steps into it and connects. What do you think about these snipers, Doug?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that they had such a rough night the other night. I mean, they're shooting the lights out here, you know?
Yeah.
Bosley, 13. She's right behind Fandy.
Yeah, Fandry with 15, Bosley with 13. Cats offensively continue to hit shots. I'll say this for the Cats. They're knocking down a lot of threes. A lot of the three-pointers they're attempting are open shots within the flow of the offense, and the passes are hitting them right where they need to catch in rhythm.
Seems like Fandry has a little sweet spot, right?
Both wings, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll see it and you'll continue to see it. A couple of subs, Els Bosley and Maddie McCollum enter for the Cats. Cats come back in man. Deep post entry, not back out. That's certainly one we want to keep an eye on is Polition.
This, they like getting it down. Ooh, nice block.
Oh, Lily can't believe it. Lily does not need to fall. Take a closer look at this and dissect it. Clean, good pivot. Oh, that angle looked awful clean, Uncle Doug.
Yeah. Well, got to keep it close.
Got to keep it close. I understand. First free throw's connected upon. Second rattles around and in. So the 7th point for McNair. She had a nice game for the Lakers. Looks like the Lakers are going to break out some full court pressure here, just under 13 to play. Eagan ahead by 10.
What's the key here, Brian? Long passes?
No, just calmness, quite honestly. Veteran team like ours with Lily, the senior, Drew Bosley, the sophomore. She's seen all the presses. When Polanski's there, she'll help with that. There's a Bosley floater. Els Bosley grabs the rebound. Great job, Els. Way to be strong. Goes down low to Lily. Shot won't go. That was a real nice floater by Drew Bosley. Big credit to her sister, Els Bosley. She ripped. Watch her rip this offensive rebound away. Stays strong with it amongst two Lakers.
She wouldn't be denied.
Finds her sister, who immediately finds the big ticket, cutting down the lane. Lily's going to head to the line. Great hustle by the Cats. First shot draws back iron.
Okay, straight in, play it.
Cats have done a wonderful job tonight, certainly winning the hustle battle. 50-50 balls, grand majority have gone their ways. Fandry can't connect on the second. Good D by Bosley. Stood her ground very well. Drive and kick. Eagan closes. Shot won't go. Drew Bosley skies for that rebound. He's going to go ahead with pace, then slams on the brakes. Gets it over to Lily right wing. Lakers back in main. Coach Johnson didn't like one of the matchups, had his players switch.
Come on, girls.
Worm burner over to McCollum. She fields it.
McCollum was hot in the first half, early.
Oh, there it is. Going to go in there. It's going to head to the free throw line. Good call by the visiting Doug. Well done. You mentioned her name. She's going to go ahead and get a shot up and head to the free throw line. Here's the look at it. Good entry. Goes up strong.
Gotta make it pay off now.
Nothing but net on the first one through. Monty's going to check back in, give Lily a quick rest. Trust me, Doug, it won't be long.
She'll be back quick?
Yes, sir. Fortunately, Cats are in a position to be able to do that. Oftentimes, Lily doesn't get a second half rest. Oh, Bell Lighton. That away, Bell Lighton.
More hustle. There you see it. Hard work pays off.
Getting her team an extra possession, and that's, I've lost track of how many extra possessions the Wildcats have earned. Wesley back to Polonsky. Polonsky dribbles right. Cats going into motion offense.
Right through that screen. Away from the ball.
That's McCollum, is that?
I believe so. She's fighting through there.
That one's going to go against Els Bosley.
She moving on that pick?
I guess so. I didn't see it. I think it got screened out by one of our girls. I think dead ball turnover, not the worst thing in the world. Coach Madsen's having a conversation about that very thing right now. Can't believe it.
I think he's got a legit point there.
I think you're right. Setting the stage for the next one. Cats back in their man defense. I think we got a little something coming back our way. Well done, Coach Madsen.
Yeah.
Got an illegal screen. Veteran move by the coach. I like it. Now the referee having the conversation with head coach Johnson.
He's working his next call.
That's right. Meantime, Lily Fandry checks back in for Bell Light.
Right,
I told you it would be brief.
Get a sip of water and get back out there.
Uh-huh. Brought in some dirt to rub on whatever might be ailing you. Oh, there's a fireball down low to Fandry. A little too high for even the 6'2 Fandry.
Not on the same page there.
Yeah, that one had some heat on it too. I like how Polonsky pivoted with definite decision. He knew exactly where the ball was supposed to go and was going to get there just a little hot. Screen and roll, well defended by the Cats. Good job, McCollum. Good help defense applied by the Cats. Done a good job on Paulishin. Trying to be a treble. Drew Bosley applying the defense. That's causing a turnover. Tell me how much you love the defense, Doug. Tell it to me.
I've been preaching it all game. It's fantastic. It's fun to watch. Ooh. Here we got it. A warning?
I believe. Give us one moment for the official.
Got a warning, that's for sure.
A bench warning, Prior Lake. Quick pass to McCollum, back to Fandry. Fandry pivots. Over to Bosley. Bosley tries to get down low to McCollum. Going to be a turnover. Cats are racing back. Coach Johnson is demanding his team try and push it in transition. Cats did a good job of racing back to prevent.
And that little left-hand sweep.
That's just a really smooth finish by Paulishin. Maddie McCollum was draped all over, and Maddie is long and athletic. That was just a great offensive play. Slide pass, Blonsky over.
Nice offensive
Busley,
board.
shot won't go. McCollum's there for the offensive board, just the way we like it. Under 10 to play. Cats lead 50-41. Lakers back in the zone. Cross court. Finds an open Fandry baseline. Three, no. Good look. Cats executed well. They got a nice shot from their best player. I'll take that every day of the week. Oh, Lily's playing the passing lane.
Gotta go.
3
Press
on
it.
2 as she wants it. She's going to go ahead and head in with the scoop. Played through contact, no call. That's all right. It's going to take more than that to disrupt the big ticket. Give Fandry her 17th point of the night. Okay, we had a false alarm on a timeout. Here's another look at Lily's take. So hard when she's going in transition, though. She's just too big, too long, and too strong. Oh, good job, Maddie McCollum fighting through that pick. Ponsky was screaming it out. Cats defense is drilling down.
You'd think Prior Lake would want to start hustling a little bit more, getting some shots up a little quicker, no?
You would think so. Nine
early?
minutes is still a long time. Good move, good D applied by Polonsky. Oh, he's going to have to pull it back out again. I mean, you're right. This is, it's a 45-second possession. You're right. 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes is still a very, very long time, but we're getting very close to that.
Nice
Lily
block.
Vandre. That was a
Help her out.
60-second possession.
Came up with nothing.
Nothing. The Cats were there to stifle every attempt, and the last one ends with the breaker of souls blocking yet another shot. Busley, heat check, 3 is good.
Boom.
Drew Busley, give her 16 for the game, give the Cats a 14-point lead. It's a deep entry.
This is her
Oh,
same
Blonsky
move.
with the knockaway. They're going to call foul on the floor. They're going to call a reach on the underneath. Blonsky pleads her case to both officials. Whichever one will listen better.
She comes to agreement with him.
Comes to an agreement. They've
Okay,
come to
you're
an
right.
agreement.
You're right. Okay.
Drew Busley, the sophomore superstar. There's the reach there. Looks like a lot of ball. All part of the discussion, I'm sure. Good job, McCollum. She fought through 3 picks to get out to that. Well, that's just some good offense there by Bree Bowman. Just knocked that down. That's her 10th point of the game. Maddie McCollum was there. She was chasing her halfway across the both sides of the floor. 7.5 to play. Cats up 11, but the Lakers will not go away. They keep fighting through. Cross court to Polonsky. Cats are going to be in no hurry. It's a veteran team. Great screen by Polonsky as McCollum goes hard to the glass.
Nice shot.
Spins it up and in. Give McCollum 8 for the game.
We got an injury.
Got an injured player.
What do we got, an ankle? All right, Coach Johnson. Yeah, enough. You knew that was coming.
Coach Johnson is going to get a technical, and he is hot.
He's fighting for his players, but he's got to be a little bit smarter than that.
I did not see the play in question at all. Don't see too many of these throughout our time, only a couple a season.
You see he's down?
See a replay here. See what's got Coach Johnson so hot. McCollum was driving, and it looks like she might have caught a. She caught a head. It was the head and shoulder collided there. To the Prior Lake person there in the nose area.
Is that Trashel?
That is, yes. That
Freshman?
Is a freshman, 5'8" point guard, and a Trashel. That's right, Doug. She actually has an older sister that is going through the Prior Lake program. Very, very good player. I've heard very good things. We're going to go ahead and take a break here with 7:13 left to play. Wildcats 57, Prior Lake Lakers 44.
I love working for the city of Eagan. It's just a really great experience.
They have a really supportive system, I feel like, especially with my supervisors. They'll always help us out.
It's a very enjoyable job. I've enjoyed it. I know all of my coworkers enjoy it. Some of my best friends have been formed from this job.
Probably the most fun job that I've ever had, and it's just a great way to like be outside.
It's a really great first job because you learn a lot of different skills, and it's also very convenient. You're able to be very flexible with your hours as well.
I really like interacting with the people here at Eagan and even outside of Eagan. You know, it's like really fun and nice to talk to people, and I think it's also really great on resumes as well.
And we are back here at Eagan Wildcat Gymnasium. While we were away, Billy Fandry split the pair on the technical fouls. It's going to go ahead and extend the Wildcat lead, 58-44. Now back from break, and that's going to be a second technical. Coach Johnson has been ejected. This time through, Coach Johnson had asked something of the camera down there, and he didn't like the response from the refs. So Coach Johnson is gone. 7:13 left to play. In the meantime, things have gotten a little spicy in the last 60 seconds. Prior Lake fans are really jumping on. It's getting the Eagan home faithful on as well. Billy fans are going to go back to the free throw line for another set of free throws of the technical variety. Knocks down the first. I'll tell you what, Doug, I pulled out all the stops for you on the game to bring you in on, right?
Right. Well, hey, emotions run high, and you know, as hard as it is sometimes, you just got to keep your level head. You end up costing your team. Looks like Peter Linsky's going to take over the coaching duties for Prior Lake. See if he can dial up something. But I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right on keeping the emotions. There's the lob into Fandry. She goes up strong, won't go. Oh, great hustle by Drew Busley to save it. There's another entry. Wonsky's there for a couple of rounds of defense. Going to have to dish it back out. They've gone into the post several times. They haven't been terribly productive. Going back to the ejection, Doug, you're right. Coach Johnson did lose it a little bit at the time. It was an 11-point game. While the Cats were ahead, the Lakers still felt like they were in it, right?
He was hoping, you know, as the coach, maybe he's thinking he can spark up his team a little bit with a little emotion, but
they're definitely playing with more emotion since. The fans are into it. The bench is fully into it. And Cats are going to go ahead and turn it over, and you can hear it. The fans and the Prior Lake players are definitely getting excited.
Yeah, how about it? Man, I think they just got to keep their composure, slow down here a little bit.
That's absolutely it. You said the right word, composure. You're right on it. This team has good senior leadership with Fandry and Polonsky. I'm confident that we will just ride out the quick wave of emotions and go ahead and finish this thing off. There's a 3 pull-up. Shot won't go. That's going to be a foul on Bell Lighton, and rightfully so. That was
a hustle foul.
Yeah, it's just a hustle foul. Both teams going for a rebound. Nothing more, nothing less. Side out, Lakers.
But Prior Lake did hustle that ball down.
Yep.
So,
might have been one of their first. And I think Coach Madsen is starting to feel it a little bit.
Good timeout.
Yeah, I like that timeout a lot. 6:01 to play. Cats up 14. As you look to ride out a game, get into the last 6 and 5 minutes, I think you certainly go with the hands that got you there. You make sure that the ball goes into Polonsky and the ball will get dished out, back out to the big ticket. She's got 20. Drew Busley's got 16. Polonsky's got 8. Lighton's got 6. Now we've got some fans getting involved back over here as athletic director Sadie Sutter springs into action. Tensions are definitely running high in the gymnasium tonight. Now we've got fans escorted out.
I can double as security if needed.
Didn't bring you out here for your good looks, pal. Oh, that's a nice move. Very good move by McNair. Good pivot, good patience. Cuts the Cat lead to 12. There's a cross-court pass. Can't turn the ball over. That's the one thing you can't do in this spot. Knocked away by Eagan. Cats are scrambling a little bit on defense. Everybody's found each other now. Coming out of that timeout, Coach Madsen can't like the turnover, and then it immediately leads to a 3. Everyone just needs to take a deep breath. 5.5 to play, 9-point lead by the Cats. Willie picks up the dribble, gets it over to Joss. She's double teamed, stays strong, passes out, gets it to Lily. Good patience, another assist for Polanski.
Reliable.
Lily Fandry knocking down the elbow jumper. Team going on a little bit of run. What do? You go to your 2 seniors.
Absolutely. They ran that high pick again, but they were able to close it down this time.
Oh, Lily with a knockaway. Gonna be
Eagan ball.
Wildcat ball. Great defensive play by Lily, showing off that length, that range, that hustle.
And when the offense goes a little...
Here's a look at her working hard. There's the knockaway. Last touch by the Lakers. Ball's inbounded to Busley. Busley picks it up, goes cross court to Lily. Lily pivots out. Puts it up and in.
It's an easy game, Brian.
Yeah, very easy game. It's really nice to be 6'2", long and incredibly skilled. Cats play that pick and roll very well.
Boom.
The host of Cats there. I think you're gonna see very quick whistles the rest of the way.
I would agree.
Just to keep things under control. Certainly had mentioned some tensions run high. I think it's probably a good idea.
But Eagan's got to keep the defensive pressure up. If Prior Lake's going to step up with their intensity, they have to match it.
Yep. That's the right word. It has to be matched.
Tight.
You're absolutely correct. Freshman Lydia Schmitter over talking with Coach Madsen. I love to see that. He's always coaching, always showing the freshmen additional time. So big moments. We're getting into 4.5 to play. This is what we call winning time. A free throw's no good. 0 for 2 there. Lakers come away empty. Another rebound for Polanski. Polanski in no hurry. Puts it on the deck. Gonna pull it up. Nice baseline pass to Schmitter. They're just gonna go ahead and pull it back out. There's a nice cross. Gets into the lane.
Come on.
Trying to do too much. Yep. At that point, just like to see her take the shot.
Pull the trigger.
Certainly had the opening. Freshman feeling her ways in that winning time. 4 minutes to play. Cats up 13.
Can't blame her for trying to get it to Fandry.
Good communication between the two captains. Ball's entered. That's a nice give and go, and ball's knocked away. Lydia Schmitter hits the ground, hustling for her team. Great communication there by Polanski and Fandry.
A little confusion with the new coach, I think.
Elbow entry into McNair. Picked up her dribble.
Good.
Oh, there's a nice take.
Nice
Shot
step.
won't go. Polanski taps it over to Eagan.
She had a step. She had a good look at the rim.
Polanski's going to sit on it. Up top. There's no need to do anything other than what she's doing. Fakes left. Now out to Lily on the right wing. Pick and roll. Lily dribbles left. There's the Fandre floater. Nothing but net.
She's on
Nasty,
fire.
isn't it? It's just
Where's she
nasty.
at? 25, 26
points. It's just nasty. Great job of using the pick, getting in the lane, and then she just hangs. That's a nice move by Palisha. Shot won't go. Schmitter clears the rebound. Now we're under 3 to play. Cats up 15. They survived that run of momentum that we mentioned, Doug. They took care of the ball and just took a deep breath. Drew with the hezzy, gets to the basket.
Beautiful drive.
Bosley, that's her 18th point of the night.
Hard to say a quiet 18, but when you
Yeah,
got Fandry going
exactly.
on.
Good defense applied by Polanski. Lakers shot won't go. Fandry clears. And Cats are just going to take their time now. It's Schmitter in the corner, down to Eagan. Back to Polonsky, no hurry. Polonsky's going to be fouled. He wasn't having any help getting up there.
Yeah, right.
Gonna head to the free throw line for a little 1-and-1 action.
Egan's been solid at the line all night also.
Yes,
Not to
they
jinx
have.
anybody, but
yes, they have. Brooke Morin's going to check in for Lily. 2 minutes to play. That's a sign that everything is A-OK. I think Joss will be out next. 2:16 to play. Cats up 16. Credit to the Cats. This is one of their best offensive games of the season. Their defensive intensity was good. Prior Lake made some runs. Here's the look at the Polonsky foul. She's going to head to the free throw line. See if we can keep going. See this here. Russell's going to go ahead and get up on her own there. I like it. She'll head to the free throw line to go ahead and look to close this out. This was going to be a great Wildcat victory here. They played really good ball. They made free throws. They limited turnovers. They rebounded well. They defended well, and they obviously shot the lights out. That never hurts, right, partner?
no, it does not. I can't really think of an area that really there was a weakness.
Yeah, a couple of minor stretches, and you know, Prior Lake's a good team. These aren't bums that were playing here. They're a very good team. They were going to make some runs. So credit the Wildcats. Doug, as we get under 2 minutes to play here, can tell you that we're certainly getting into the end of the season. Cats are 15-8 coming into tonight, so they will move to 16-9, and they will be tied with Prior Lake in the South Suburban Conference, as you had mentioned. We'll go ahead and get you their schedule the rest of the way after the Polonsky 1-and-1 here. First free throw rattles out. A couple of Lakers fight over it, and it'll stay with the Cats. Yep, Polonsky's going to go ahead and check out. Outstanding game for Jocelyn Polonsky. Finishes with 8 points. I don't know how many rebounds and I don't know how many assists, but the short answer was a lot. Morin's going to trigger. Gets it out to McCollum. McCollum jumped up in the air to make a pass and then changed her mind.
Yeah.
Changed her mind. So when you look at the remaining portions of the schedule, Doug, we're down to the last week of the regular season next week. Cats will be at Rosemount. Here's another look at the McCollum changing of the mind. We're at Rosemount on Tuesday. Rosemount is second in the conference and very, 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 very solid team. They made it to the semifinals last year, and they are a force to be reckoned with. And then we finish at Farmington on February 25th, and that will make the first round of the playoffs. Polonsky did not leave. Long ball pass, going to be turned over. I thought she checked out.
You better check back into this game. Reading the schedule. You got to win this one.
We're okay here. Eagan clears. So our first playoff game, Doug, is going to be March the 2nd. The way the playoffs are done here, the home team fields the game. Cats in the rankings in the district should host at least a first-round home game, if not 2 rounds, if they're fortunate enough. Good movement by the Cats, getting it out. Brooke Morin passes on the 3. If that
right idea.
Yeah, right idea. If that home game, first round of the playoffs, is indeed at Eagan, which I believe that that would fall on Wednesday, March the 2nd. You can go ahead and mark your calendars.
I'll check my flights.
Well said, sir. That's a nice pull-up by Paul Ishii. Cuts the lead back to 11. Polonsky's going to hold. Goes cross-court to Busley. It's going to be a turnover, Cats. Shot won't go. It's going to be Brooke Morin. Not a bad foul. Cats getting a little loose here. There's the rebound. Morin,
chop.
Yeah, and even so, it's not a bad foul either.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I guess they were saying it was a shooting foul, so already what that result means by itself, it was a good foul. Lily and Lydia will check back in just to close this out.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, just to finish her up.
Get some good ball handlers out there.
Second free throw is off the mark as well. However, Prior Lake comes away with the rebound. Ponsky went for the steal. Shot won't go, gets her own rebound. That'll cut the lead down to 9.
Quick timeout.
Yeah, we said it earlier, Prior Lake, there is absolutely zero quitting them. 37 seconds left to play. That is a long time in high school sports. Cats certainly didn't get too comfortable. It just got a little loose with the basketball.
You can see with Prior Lake when that polishing and who's the other scorer for them, 24. When they're hot, they could be a force to reckon with.
Yeah, they can change outcomes quickly, right? You know, with 3-point shot, and they were shooting at a very high level. As we look at both coaches endearing their teams on how to finish. You're right. That was a quick 7-0 run by the Lakers, fueled by a couple of Cat turnovers.
Yeah,
obviously can't do that. Cats are in the bonus. All they really got to do is pivot, be smart with the ball, and head to the free throw line.
Well, Eagan won the first matchup with these two teams, right?
Yeah, it was a dogfight in Prior Lake. There were 2 Wildcats starters and 2 significant bench players that were out due to injury and illness. Cats were able to prevail in an Iron 5 game where nobody got any subs pretty much the whole time. And it was a 2-point game. It was a very good back and forth game. It was much more low scoring than this. I believe it was 38-40, completely different type of setup here. Polonsky on the baseline. Long goal's always in play if they need it. Lily gets it to Drew. Drew pivots. Back to Drew. Drew gets cross. Cat's got to hurry. Lily gets across. Ooh. Tried to foul twice, and they didn't call it, so Lily had to bounce back a little bit. Put it in Lily's capable hands to send us home here.
Heck of a night for these seniors, huh?
Yeah, very, very outstanding night. Fandra's going to head to the line, knock down the first, give her 27. Drew Busley, monster shooting game for her. She's got 18. Monster game with Polonsky all around. Had a great job in the rotation. Maddie McCollum chipped in with 8. Lydia Schminner had 2, which played outstanding defense.
She was all over the place.
All over the place. McCollum's hustling all the way through the bitter end. She knocked that ball out of bounds. Last touched by her. That's what Maddie McCollum does. She's nothing but hustle. All right, good foul. Good job not fouling. And Pro certainly staying chippy with it. Lily's able to go ahead and smile it off. She's seen it all. Possession stays on the jump ball, dual possession with the Lakers. 15 seconds to play. The pivot, tries to get it to a cutter. Oh, they're going to get Bell Lighton with a hold. They're just making, I guess they're just making sure.
Well, Brian, with 9 seconds left, I'd just like to say what an honor it's been to share this booth with you, sir.
So glad you were able to make it in and bring the good fortune of a 69-point offensive onslaught for the Cats. Got bad news for you, buddy. You might have to be coming back for playoff time.
Well, if you tell me someone develops a nice little sky hook that I know that you have in your arsenal, I might come back to see it.
It's about the only thing I got anymore, buddy. Both free throws converted. Fandra's going to trigger. Going to spin through 3 Lakers. And we got our hands raised. What's the call going to be? Okay, going to have a hold. Send Drew Busley to the line. One thing, even with Drew's 18 points tonight, Doug, she hasn't won the free throw line. She's actually one of the leaders in the conference in both free throw attempts and free throw makes. It's a really big part of her game, and of course I put the whammy on her.
She turned around like she was in shock. She
looked right at you. She knew it was my fault. And we are final here, Eagan Wildcat Gymnasium, where your score Wildcats 69, Prior Lake Lakers 61. We're treated to a great game. I'm Brian Polonsky. Here with me is Doug Gaines. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a good night. Good night.